time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 2 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Rain-X. A new Moody's Analytics report says Illinois' economy is expected to underperform both the Midwest and the nation in the coming year. The forecast projects flat job growth and slower gains in state product and income, citing pension debt and a shrinking tax base. Illinois lawmakers have introduced the Power Act, which would require large data centers to cover their own energy costs. The proposal aims to protect consumers from higher utility bills and require operators to disclose water usage while adding environmental safeguards for communities. A federal judge has upheld an Illinois law banning interchange fees on the tax and tip portions of credit and debit card transactions. Retail leaders say the ruling will save businesses and consumers millions each year. Banking groups that challenge the law say they plan to appeal. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. After my husband died, the last thing I wanted to think about was money. Ethos made it affordable to get life insurance. Signing up was fast and 100% online. I knew that I could pay our mortgage and have food in the fridge. I could focus on my kids. No one ever tells you how much you're going to depend on that policy. I am so grateful we had coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
I am Tricia Grosser, and this is Elgin, February 12, 1926. The, quote, $1 case of Dr. A.L. Mann, city physician, against Arthur James, an employee of the Elgin National Watch Company, scheduled for yesterday afternoon, was postponed. The case involves the payment by Mr. James of $1 for a vaccination performed by Dr. Mann, and which the former claims should be paid by the city. The defendant claims that the vaccination was forced upon him, or he'd be quarantined for 20 days as a contact. A different headline reads, Cigarette Stub Starts Fire. Smoking of cigarettes on the part of women has been the subject of considerable discussion relative to the merits or demerits from a societal viewpoint, but little has been called regarding the practice from an economic standpoint. The following facts may elicit some discussion. A fire in the barbershop of Edward S. Ryan, in the rear of the waiting station, occurring at 9 o'clock last night, was reported caused by a cigarette stub carelessly tossed on a heap of rubbish by a woman smoker. The rubbish pile was stacked outside the barbershop, and the lady nicotine in question, less experienced than a man where cigarettes are concerned, flipped the stub from her fingers. It lighted and ignited the rubbish. Mr. Ryan estimates the damage at $300. The damage is such that the shop is able to carry on.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You may also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 42. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 26. Looking ahead to Friday, sunny with a high near 50. On Friday night, expect mostly clear skies with a low around 30. Saturday brings partly sunny conditions with a high near 51. Currently, it's 40 and clear. And I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
We know exactly what you're not thinking about right now. Wiper blades. But now that you are, take a moment to think about how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America. Why? Because Rain-X thinks about wiper blades all the time. We obsess, so you don't have to. Simply install our blades and then think about literally anything else. So choose Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blades. And then go back to not thinking about wiper blades. Rain-X.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
I'm Danielle Penman, a registered nurse, conservative Republican, and longtime resident of St. Charles running for state senator. I'm focused on cutting taxes, supporting law enforcement, and holding Springfield accountable. Because Illinois families deserve better.
Paid for by Friends for Danielle Penman.
Welcome in, everybody. It's Talk Time with Tami and friends here on Fox Valley Afternoons. We're glad you're joining us today. We've got Matthew pushing buttons. Nancy's jumping on from Dallas in a little while. And that's about it. What's happening around there? It looks like you guys have decent temps for the next few days, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I know. I saw a 6 in there in that forecast coming up.
I did.
That's pretty exciting.
61.
I love it. I love it. There's nothing better than having gone through a horrible winter in Chicago, and then when it breaks and you get that nice day, it's like skies
You're
break
getting
open.
A present.
Yeah, it is a gift. It's a gift. It is it feels like a gift anyway. There are people who live in places that it feels like that all year long. Can you imagine? What?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, 60 degrees is perfect to me.
You like 60, huh?
60,
no way.
70. I know you, Tami. You like the.
I'm
80s.
going 80, baby.
Yeah.
I like it warm and sunny, and not too warm. I don't want 90s, but I'm good with 80s. I don't know. 70s is fine. High 70s, maybe low 70s. California. I was there for years, and it was 72 and sunny, like a lot.
That's nice.
Yeah, I know. But they had a thing called the marine layer. Have you heard of the marine layer?
The marine layer. Now I got to look it up.
When you live at the beach, you get a marine layer, whether you like it or not. And it's like a little fog that sits over the ocean and kind of comes inland a little bit. It burns off every day, usually by 11. But people who grew up where I was at was like, loved the marine layer. Like I love to breathe it in. Yeah, that's a marine layer.
Wow.
Love to breathe it in and I love the smell of a marine layer. I'm like, it's annoying. Get it out. It's stopping my sun. Make it go away.
I like it too. I have to say, it's
see
a little spooky. I like it.
Go to the beach and hang out in the marine layer. Then you might like it. In fact, you would like it. Yeah, I bet you would. Yeah. Well, put that on your bucket list, sir. Yeah. Go check out a marine layer. And I will recommend go to Hermosa Beach. It's a fabulous little beach town on the coast over there by LA.
Nice.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
Oh boy!
Imagine that. What's the best kind of triangle to ask out on a date?
A triangle is 3 corners, right? So something that's like the triangle's located, it lives at 3 Corner Street. I don't know.
The best kind of triangle to ask out on a date is a cute triangle. Get it?
I get it. Yeah.
Come on, that Google. He's a funny guy. Actually, mine's a girl, but okay. I mean, mine talks like a girl. I don't know. Maybe it's not a girl. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know. It didn't tell me. I don't know. Well, oh no, Izzy has to go out. Here, let me open the door for you.
Izzy has to go out?
Izzy has to go out.
You need me to take over for a little?
Yeah. I'm going to open the door and see how that works out. We'll see what works, what goes on there. See, we're at the beach, Izzy. Go on outside. I've got palm trees and oceans going on. Hey, you know whose birthday it is today?
My friend Madeline's birthday's today.
No way. How old is Madeline?
She's 25.
Okay. Well, it's somebody else that you know whose birthday it is. You don't know him personally, but you know of him.
Of him. I have no idea.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, it's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes, today. Happy birthday, Abe. How old do you think Abe would be today? I know. This is a big one. There's some thoughts in there. It's a little math.
I'm trying to think of when he was born. I don't know when he was born. Do you know when he was born? What year?
I do.
Can I take a wild guess?
Yes,
I'm going to guess 1809.
Well, he's 217 today. So whatever that math comes in at.
All right. Well, now I got to look up.
Yeah, because I didn't write down the year. I just wrote down how old.
I got it. What? I got it. It was born 1809.
You did? Yay!
I got it on the right number. Exact.
Did you pay attention in history class?
Well, I think the reason why I know that is because somewhere really distant on my dad's side of the family, there is a connection to Abraham Lincoln. He'd be like a 10th cousin. It's really far. It's really far.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It's the Stapleton fan. Stapleton? I don't remember. Something like that.
Wow. Well, that's kind of a cool little claim.
Yeah.
Oh, Izzy, you cannot go anywhere. Hold on. All right. Come here, Wizzy. Come here. Hold on. I got to get this dog.
Okay.
She's going to lose it. Hold on. Can't have that, Izzy.
And now we have an empty beach.
No, come here, Miss
Look at the waves and the reef.
I'll just hang on to her. How about them apples?
Okay.
Hello. Okay, Izzy, you're going to stay with me because I don't trust you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, she's wicked. She's old. She's 16 and a half. And so you got to. I know. She's a little old gal, aren't you? You're a little old gal.
She's a little Duncan. Is she a golden doodle?
She is. She's a micro miniature golden doodle.
She's like my dog. 14. If Duncan went through like a little shrinky dink.
Sure, yeah. If Duncan went in the dryer, this might be what Duncan would look like when he came. Now,
oh my God,
but she's very persnickety, this one. So you gotta watch her. Yeah, I know. No, I can't leave her alone because forget it. If she barks and she wants to go out at this age, if I don't get there within minutes, like seconds, she's just going on the floor. Oh. And so she's not going to go in my lap, so I'm going to hold on to her for right now. See how that goes. The first break, somebody's going outside, though. That's a fact. Let's see. What else did I have on my happy little agenda? Oh, self-checkouts, Matthew. If you have an option to do a self-checkout, do you do it?
If I only have literally a couple items, I will.
Right.
But
right.
If I have
the other
10,
lines are busy or whatever, I think it's annoying. Self-checkouts are annoying, but they're an option, right? So you can do it. I was at the Kroger over here the other day. I had a giant cart full of stuff, They had no checkout, guys. Nobody. Not one checkout was open. And I went up to one of the girls and I'm like, somebody gonna check out, somebody checking out, and they're all over at the self-checkout. And they're like, no, you got to self-checkout. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Like, where's your manager? I did complain. Sorry,
I didn't realize we were working for free, having to check it out ourselves.
If I wanted to do that, I'd go to Aldi. At Aldi, you're bagging your own stuff and you know it. And you're paying less price for the items because you know you're bagging your own stuff.
I can bag my own stuff. It's fine. No problem.
Yeah, I was annoyed. I'm like, I'm not coming back here. You guys can't put somebody on the register. You can't get one person on the register. And the store was full. Like it was, I don't know. I was annoyed. Of course, she probably caught me when I was hungry, so, you don't want to do that. That's not good.
Hangry.
That's never a good thing. No. My husband always has, like, peanuts or something. Here you go, honey. Take some of those. You need some of those. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's all right. Let's see. What else did I have for you? Oh, I have an interesting situation for you. Yeah, that's a good use of words. Have you ever heard of being in a situationship?
Yes, I have heard of it.
Tell me what you think that is.
So situationship, from my understanding of it, is you are like, is it like a friends with benefits thing, but not quite?
You could. So a situationship means you are in a relationship without a clear commitment. You don't know what's going on. And are you even in a relationship? You don't know. So you're not even sure if you're in a relationship. This is a new word. This is a new buzzword I'm hearing about now, is the situationship. And people are saying, don't let a situationship stop you from finding the right guy. So if you're seeing somebody, but it's not committed to exclusivity, that's kind of a situationship where you're kind of with them, but don't miss out on the good guy because you're with the situationship guy that you're not going to, hang out with for longer, I don't know. I'd never heard of it before. What is it? Situationships can be defined as romantic relationships with no clarity or label. They might include affection, sexual behaviors, and spending time together, but also involve low levels of commitment. Put simply, a situationship is essentially a relationship without any commitment. Okay, so, if that's the way you want to be, but then what do you do? Do you ghost them? Do you not ghost? I don't know. What do you do? A situationship can also leave you unsure what to say when someone asks you whether you're seeing someone. It's complicated, maybe the response that seems appropriate. But the relationship is undefined. You are the partner. So what do you do about that? What if you don't want to be in a situationship anymore? What do you do about that? Mm-hmm.
Well, you just talk to them. You have a conversation. You talk to them and say, are we doing something else besides what we're doing now? Are you actually interested in being in a committed relationship? I would just say
that's the way you want to go, right?
Yes.
If that's the way you want to go.
And some people are fine being in situationships where they mutually agree to be in it. They don't care.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of the situationships aren't always mutual. So the guy who's wanting a situationship, so there's advantages to being in one. The biggest advantage of a situationship is that there is less responsibility. Relationships can consume a significant amount of emotional energy. Situationships, on the other hand, don't require a huge emotional investment. People who tend to gravitate towards situationships are those who want emotional connection and intimacy with a partner in a compartmentalized way. This type of relationship allows them to have an emotional presence and connection in person. But when apart, they can have their freedom. A situationship also offers a fun, stress-free way to enjoy the benefits of a relationship without a major emotional commitment. That is, as long as both partners are on the same page. That's the problem, right? They're not usually both on the same page, but they could be. Who knows? Yeah. Major disadvantage of situationships is that each partner may have different expectations for the relationship, even though both partners might agree on the dynamics when they enter the situationship I don't know. Do you even know you're entering one when you enter one? I don't know. One person might grow to want more than the other is willing to give. It can also be stressful to be in a relationship without stability or consistency. That is particularly true if you start to develop expectations of your partner and they have not committed to meeting those expectations. So let's see. What do they say to do about it? Mental health. This is about the mental health impact of being in a situationship, which more and more people are finding themselves in, or defining it, I guess might be the right way to say that. In a situationship, neither party may be honest about what they want out of the arrangement. In some cases, one person might want to be in some cases, one person might be content with the casual relationship type of setup, while the other is hoping it turns into something more. Mental health impact can be greater for the person wanting more, obviously, as they may begin to connect their sense of self-worth with gaining the approval of the other person, right? So I think that happens a lot. So what do you do if you're in a situationship? Maybe you just figured out you're in a situationship. I don't know. Well, you be honest about your feelings. It's important to be honest with yourself and to be clear about your intentions for the relationship. Ask for what you want, like Matt just said. If you're interested in a more serious relationship, consider stating how you feel about the person and asking for what you want. Either they feel the same and want to pursue a more serious relationship with you, or they don't, and you can move on and find someone who does value you. That's the key, right? Yep. If it's not working, get out of there and find somebody else. Avoid the passive approach. If you do want something more from the other person than a casual relationship, taking a passive approach may be more helpful than you realize. Spending time without making your intentions or needs known perpetuates the illusion that you could still have a chance. But in reality, it does little to actually change your situation. And then communicate your position. If you are in a situationship and genuinely content with it, it is important to communicate that effectively to your partner, so that they know what the story is with your situationship. I don't know. I thought it was an interesting word that I had never heard before, but I do know people who are in those. A lot of people actually are in those. So, and they don't even know it. I guess. I don't know. Do they? Maybe.
It's all about talking with the person.
Communication.
And it can be really scary though at times, because people don't want to get hurt. They don't want to hurt the other person or at risk of doing so. But I also say too that, you don't want to waste so much of your time if you're just dragging along with it. If you don't really want, if you want something more, and they
it's
might
just something to do. Like it's you're just dragging somebody along. I don't know. I mean, it's a something to look at. If you think you're in something like this, and you're looking like because ghosting, there was a big discussion on, do you ghost somebody in a situationship, or do you? I mean, you have to communicate though. If you're going to keep seeing them, you got to talk to them. Yeah. So I don't know. Good luck with all the situationships out there, everyone. I hope you figure them out, because new word for me. All right, listen, can we take a quick break so I can let this puppy dog
absolutely.
out? And then we'll come back and talk some more. I got more for you after this, but I'm going to go let my puppy out. We'll be back after these messages.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low, and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Fitting in shouldn't be hard, whether in life, on the court, or in the classroom. At Elgin Community College, you could find your place alongside those expanding their horizons, exploring rewarding careers, and achieving their dreams. A place for doers, thinkers, and believers. At ECC, we see you, we believe in you, and you'll fit right in. Learn more at elgin.edu/belong.
The road ahead can be unpredictable, but with the right partner, you're always moving forward. At Heartland Bank in Hampshire, we're with you. Every milestone. From savings to small business lending, we offer local decisions and personal service that gets you where you're going. Stop in at 819 Warner Street or call 847-683-4444. Heartland Bank, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for that quick break. Izzy's happy now, too, so there we go. Let's see. Matt, will it automatically go to the bottom of the hour break and news then in a couple minutes? Or do we have time?
I manually did everything.
Okay, great. Yeah. I didn't know if we need to overwrite it or how much time we have. I have another study I want to tell you about. Over 70%, this is a recent study, I think yesterday or the day before, over 70% of tested baby foods have ultra-processed and are full of additives. That, to me, is huge.
Yeah, that's big.
Huge, 70%. Vast majority of baby foods, drinks, and snacks sold in the United States for children ages 6 months to 36 months are ultra-processed. Of course, I think we all knew that, right? I mean,
I got to ask you, Tami, that when your kids growing up, how was it? How was it different?
Oh, they lived on are you kidding? My kids lived on processed food. My one son, if it wasn't shaped like a hot dog, he wouldn't eat it, or a piece of bologna. He wouldn't eat it. Like it had to be a hot dog, bologna, or mac and cheese. And I'm telling you, years that kid would not eat anything else. Yep. And I would say to the doc, I'm concerned. I need to put vegetables in this child. And he's like, they'll eat what they need. Don't worry about it. They'll get they'll get what they need. Don't worry about it. Okay, fine. But processed food when we were growing up was the norm. Come on, do you remember, this might be before you, Matt, but do you remember the space sticks? I don't know if you remember those.
I'd have to look at a picture.
Look it up. But they used to, this was when I was a kid. Oh, we were so excited because we got to eat the space sticks. These are like ultra processed, I don't know what was in them, little tubes of food that they said the astronauts ate in space. So we ate them, and it was so processed. When we were growing up, everything was processed. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen this before. They have like candy sticks too, right?
Yes. Yeah. So they had breakfast sticks. I can't really see what those are. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong screen for that. But what are those called?
They have candy sticks. So they're so they're like, they're white.
No. Well, they were brown. That's the wrapping is white, right? And
I'm thinking of something different.
Okay. No, these were, I don't know what was in them. I thought they were like a breakfast food or something. They were just disgusting. I mean, now you look at them and you go, oh my God, what was in that? You know that stuff was processed. But I am very concerned about the baby food thing. Man, get a food processor and just throw some strawberries in there and make your own, you know? I mean, if you can do it, do it. You know, I wouldn't buy the ultra processed stuff on the shelf. My kids had these. You probably ate little bottles of baby food from Gerber. All kids did back in the day. So, I mean, I don't know. They're saying there's too much sugar and too much salt and, just too much stuff for these poor little babies. All right. Well, happy music means we're going to skedaddle once again. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Rain-X. Illinois lawmakers have introduced the Power Act, which would require large data centers to cover their own energy costs. The proposal aims to protect consumers from higher utility bills and require operators to disclose water usage while adding environmental safeguards for communities. A federal judge has upheld an Illinois law banning interchange fees on the tax and tip portions of credit and debit card transactions. Retail leaders say the ruling will save businesses and consumers millions each year. Banking groups that challenge the law say they plan to appeal. A new Moody's Analytics report says Illinois' economy is expected to underperform both the Midwest and the nation in the coming year. The forecast projects flat job growth and slower gains in state product and income, citing pension debt and a shrinking tax base. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie & Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie & Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie & Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 40. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 24. Looking ahead to Friday, sunny with a high near 52. As we move into Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 30. Currently, it's 40 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into writing hours. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got 2:35 on a thirsty Thursday. Are we thirsty today, Matt? You got your coffee?
I have my water today.
You do? Have you had your coffee today, young man?
I had 1 cup.
Okay, that's good.
That was it.
All right, and you're still awake? You're doing okay?
As good as I'll ever be.
All right,
I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Thank you.
All right. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let's see. Well, I think you've been digging in the News Nation, Ben. What'd you find for us?
Yes. Well, there's a lot of activity today outside the home of 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, the missing mother of Today Show anchor Savannah Guthrie. News Nation's Jessica Cardelia says investigators found a glove which could belong to the kidnapper.
Detectives are doing what we call flat foot work. They're revisiting Nancy Guthrie's home, Annie Guthrie's home, streets nearby, the foothills. The glove, as I mentioned, found about 1.5 miles from here. Now they're trying to look at whether that glove matches the one from the doorbell camera. We see a person in a ski mask wearing a backpack, a heavy jacket, and gloves. They walk to the front door the morning of her disappearance with what appears to be a flashlight in their mouth.
Investigators also were seen using a forensic height chart to determine how tall the man in the doorbell video. The search for the missing mother of Today's Show anchor Savannah Guthrie is now on its 12th day.
What a weird little story this is.
Yes.
Like, and it just keeps getting weirder. Like, where is Nancy? And then, you know, if they were talking that she had to have her meds or she wasn't going to make it through the day, well, she'd been gone 12 days. Does she have meds? If it's high blood pressure meds, I mean, she can survive, but it's not good for her. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if she's on other meds. She got the heart thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's terrible. Mm-hmm. It's terrible stuff. So they found the black gloves, and how far away did they say they found that? Did they say 1 mile away?
Yeah, it was about 1 mile away. But I know that the doorbell video, though, there was another video that came out though recently too of another guy that was 5 miles away from her home trying to get into another person's home through their gate.
No, really?
Yes,
no,
that was another one too.
Did they show you the picture of the dude? Does he look similar?
I can't really tell, honestly. But it's just so strange. I don't know.
It is so strange. Was this a random, let me walk up to this one old lady's house and her daughter happens to be a millionaire? No, come on. I don't know.
And then there was another one too where it was interesting video of people like just, I guess they were just like walking on the property. Like there was no tape. Yellow tape, any tape for the investigation. People could just walk on the property.
This was after the first initial investigation, you mean? Yeah, well, I think the local sheriff, he's an interesting dude. And I think that they didn't secure the site, and they should have. And then they let people walk on, like just random people were walking up and taking pictures and whatever. And then they got the FBI in, and the FBI said, seal this off. Like we're not, it's not happening. Yeah. One of my son's good friends, like his best friend, the guy, nice kid, he installed my TV. He's such a good carpenter too. He's FBI in Tucson, so yeah, I'm certain his whole, like everybody in Tucson, they probably have everybody there who all hands on deck trying to find this woman. And this flat foot work is just walking around the neighborhood looking for anything they can find.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
don't know. It's very strange.
So bizarre. What happened? You know what I haven't heard about recently? What happened to? Maybe I missed it, but what happened to the ransom? I mean, they had a ransom deadline on Monday. Did they pay it? Didn't they pay it? If they paid it, what's happening now? If they didn't pay it, what's next there? I mean, and Bitcoin. That's a whole nother.
Yeah.
It makes me look twice at the whole situation. It's untraceable, I think, Bitcoin. I don't know enough about it, honestly. So it's an interesting situation. It's fascinating to me. I think everybody hopes that this woman gets home at some point, safe and unharmed. And, I don't know. How often do these ransom cases go off without a hitch and the guy walks away with his $6 million of Bitcoin and they give her back? I mean, I'm not hearing anything about the deadline coming and going. And what are we doing about it? I don't know if nobody's mentioning it. I don't know. We're just pretending it didn't happen. I think we don't know a lot is what I think. Yeah. So I guess we'll have to see how it goes on that one. All right. Well, let's take that quick break and come back and talk about music. What happened in the world of music on February 12th? I have the answers for you right after these messages. Don't go away.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. That's 800-433-3082.
Hey Bears fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be a part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today at 847-741-7700 and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears on WRMN AM 1410.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
When it comes to orthopedic and spine surgery, Prime Healthcare St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin leads the way. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a high performer across multiple surgery types, we offer advanced and minimally invasive procedures supported by state-of-the-art imaging technology. Our expert surgeons and compassionate care teams are here to help you move, heal, and live better every step of the way. St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, exceptional care close to home.
Welcome in, everybody. Talk Time with Tami continues at 2:45 on a thirsty Thursday. I do have some tea, some unsweetened tea.
I thought you were going to say you have some tea, like some interesting information.
No, I'm not. I am spilling the tea, but it's a different kind of tea. It's I don't know what this is. Real brewed, unsweetened, pure leaf tea. But I did add a little stevia, just a little teeny weeny bit of stevia. Let's see. Let's talk about music. What happened in the world of music today? Well, February 12th. We had the Beatles in 1964 return to New York City by train from Washington, D.C. for 2 performances at Carnegie Hall. There was such a demand for tickets that some extra seating was arranged surrounding the stage. Tickets ranged from $1.65, oh boy, to $5.50, $5.50 to see the Beatles. I paid a whole lot more to see Sir Paul than $1.65, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Keith Richards in 1967. 15 police officers raided Redlands, the West Sussex home of the Rolling Stone, Keith Richards, during a weekend party. The police, who were armed with a warrant issued under the Dangerous Drugs Act, took away various substances for forensic testing. George and Patty Harrison had been at the house, but it was said that the police waited for them to leave before they raided the house in order not to bust the holder of an MBE. I think that's a knighting or something in, I don't know, in Britain. How about 1970? John Lennon performed Instant Karma on BBC TV's Top of the Pops, becoming the first Beatle to have appeared on the show since 1966. Lennon wrote, recorded, and mixed his new single all in one day. It ranks as one of the fastest released songs in pop music history. Lennon later stated, "I wrote it for breakfast, recorded it for lunch, and we're putting it out for dinner." Okay, I guess so. In 1972, Al Green went to #1 on the U.S. singles chart with Let's Stay Together, his only U.S. chart topper. It was ranked the 60th greatest song of all time by the Rolling Stone magazine on their list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. I happen to have that, by the way. I have all 500 songs. My sister put them on it's actually very cool. She put them on a thumb drive for me, so I have them forever as long as you can use a thumb drive, huh?
Right.
You're not going to be able to use that too much for longer. Tina Turner had a hit with the song in 1984, and we're going to play. This is my favorite Al Green song, of course. We're going to play a little "Let's Stay Together" by Al Green.
spend my life with you. Let me say the same, baby. Since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together, loving you weather, times are good and bad, happy or sad. Ooh, yeah. Well, the times are good, bad, happy or sad. Why people break up, oh, and turn around and make up? I just came to see you'd never do that to me, would you, baby? Being around you is all I see, is what I want to do. We ought to stay together, loving you weather, times are good, bad, happy or sad. Come on, let's stay together, loving you weather.
That was a little Al Green for you. Then let's see. In 1977, the Police recorded their first single, Fallout, for $255 at Pathway Studios in London, England. Written by drummer Stuart Copeland, it is the only Police recording featuring original guitarist Henry Padovani. I don't know. I think I butchered that. Mick Jagger's review of the single in Sounds magazine as a guest reviewer called the song completely played rock with nasal annihilated vocals. It failed to chart on its original release, but when released in 1979, it made it to number 47 on the UK singles chart. In 1977, Pink Floyd released their 10th studio album, Animals, in the US, where it reached number 3 on the U.S. charts. The album's cover image, a pig floating between two chimneys, was conceived by bassist Roger Waters and realized by longtime design and photographic collaborators Hypnosis. I don't know who they are, but maybe you do. 1977 also had Blondie, Tom Petty, and the Heartbreakers and the Ramones all appearing at the Whiskey A Go-Go in Los Angeles. The Whiskey played an important role in many musical careers during the 60s. The Byrds, Buffalo Springfield, and Love were regulars, and the Doors were the house band for a while. That'd be kind of fun, I guess. 1989, Aretha Franklin lost a court case against Broadway producer Ashton Springer, who sued for $1 million. $1 million.
I knew you were going to do that.
You have to. When Aretha failed to turn up for rehearsals for the stage show Sing Mahalia Sing, blaming her fear of flying on the non-appearance. Aw, poor Aretha. She didn't like to fly. 1997, U2 held a press conference in the lingerie department at the Greenwich Village Kmart store in Manhattan, New York City.
That's interesting.
Yep, they had to announce their Pop Mart World Tour. Tour was set to start in Las Vegas on April 25th of that same year, 1997. And then let's see, we've got the Police again in 2007 during a press conference at West Hollywood's Whiskey A Go-Go Club. Sting confirmed that the Police were getting back together. The band were set to kick off a world tour on May 28th in Vancouver, Canada, supported by Sting's son, Joe Sumner's band, Fiction Plane. Never heard of them. And how about Madonna? In 2009, a full frontal nude photo of Madonna taken in 1979 before she became famous, sold at auction for $37,500. That was in 2009. The black and white picture was taken at a time when Madonna was a 20-year-old dancer trying to make ends meet in New York. Okay. Uh-huh. And in 2017, Adele was the biggest winner at the 59th annual Grammy Music Awards with 5 trophies, including Album of the Year for her album 25, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year for Hello. Adele also made the first artist. Adele also became the first artist in history to win all 3 General Field Awards in the same ceremony twice, previously winning all 3 categories in 2012. David Bowie won Best Rock Performance, Best Alternative Music Album, Best Rock Song, and Best Recording Package for Black Star. Okay, we are going to probably play you to break, right, Matt? Yep. We got 2.5 minutes of this of Adele singing Hello.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say that time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello, how are you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope that you're well. Did you ever make it out of that town where nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time. So hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times.
Elgin isn't just a city, it's a community built on connection, innovation, and opportunity. And at the heart of it all is the Elgin Chamber of Commerce. For over a century, the Elgin Chamber has helped local businesses grow, connecting entrepreneurs, advocating for progress, and inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. Whether you're a new business just starting out or an established company looking to expand, the Elgin Chamber is your partner for success. Join a powerful network of leaders making a difference in our community every day. Together, we're shaping the future of Elgin, one connection at a time. Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, where business and community grow together. Call now, 847-741-5660, or go to info@elginchamber.com. Contact Carol Gieske.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin Time 3.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Rain-X. A federal judge has upheld an Illinois law banning interchange fees on the tax and tip portions of credit and debit card transactions. Retail leaders say the ruling will save businesses and consumers millions each year. Banking groups that challenge the law say they plan to appeal. A new Moody's Analytics report says Illinois' economy is expected to underperform both the Midwest and the nation in the coming year. The forecast projects flat job growth and slower gains in state product and income, citing pension debt and a shrinking tax base. Illinois lawmakers have introduced the Power Act, which would require large data centers to cover their own energy costs. The proposal aims to protect consumers from higher utility bills and require operators to disclose water usage while adding environmental safeguards for communities. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel despised the word empty. Empty plates, empty tables, empty stomachs. That's why he made the KFC $5 bowls, like the famous bowl. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, gravy, and cheese. Because the only empty the Colonel liked was when you reached the bottom of that bowl. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's renter's insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the 4 walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Rain-X. Illinois lawmakers have introduced the Power Act, which would require large data centers to cover their own energy costs. The proposal aims to protect consumers from higher utility bills and require operators to disclose water usage while adding environmental safeguards for communities. A federal judge has upheld an Illinois law banning interchange fees on the tax and tip portions of credit and debit card transactions. Retail leaders say the ruling will save businesses and consumers millions each year. Banking groups that challenge the law say they plan to appeal. A new Moody's Analytics report says Illinois' economy is expected to underperform both the Midwest and the nation in the coming year. The forecast projects flat job growth and slower gains in state product and income, citing pension debt and a shrinking tax base. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 40. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 24. Looking ahead to Friday, sunny with a high near 52. As we move into Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 30. Currently, it's 40 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into right nowers. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees.
The new novel, titled DUI Jury Trial, is the true story of 2 lawyers who defend a truck driver who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this truck driver faces a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a truck again. This 3-year legal battle culminates in a courtroom showdown, which involves the testimony of a DUI expert witness. This book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
They're simple, boring, never thought of until they're needed. They're windshield wipers. Only when Mary Anderson became annoyed that New York trolley drivers were stopping to wipe their windshield by hand did anybody do something about it. By attaching a spring-loaded arm to a rubber blade, one woman made travel easier and safer. Look to innovate and pass it on from passiton.com.
Everybody, it's talk time with Tami and friends. We've got 3:07 on your thirsty Thursday afternoon. Matthew, we don't have Nancy jumping back on yet, eh?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, keep an eye out. I don't know. She's not answering me either. I don't know what her deal is. All right, let's talk weather though, shall we? What are you looking at currently? Are you below or above 40 currently?
I got to look here at the Elgin weather.
40 was supposed to be your high today. Lots of sunshine. Is that happening?
39.
You're almost there. And is it
almost
sunny?
There. Yeah, it's mainly sunny. It was a little cloudier before. Now it's sunnier out.
All right, going down to 24 though. Some passing clouds tonight.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, Friday the 13th. Do you believe in that? Are you superstitious?
No.
No, not at all?
No.
Okay. All right.
A little bit, but not really. Not when it comes to something like that. It's more so of like the pagan energy, or like, something from ancient. I don't know.
Don't do anything crazy tomorrow. Like, that's all I'm saying, right? Friday the 13th. You don't want to push your luck, right?
Yep.
Who knows? I'm sure it's nothing. Actually, I heard that was made up. Like, that was a made up thing. I forgot who it was from or what it was for, but it was meant to manipulate people. I want to say by the Roman Catholic Church back in like early 700s or something crazy like that. I don't know.
Maybe.
I might be making all of that up. Don't hold me to it, but I think that's what I read at one point.
Aren't you a Catholic?
I sure am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Say it loud, say it proud. And so are let's see. Of my 3 children, how many are still Catholic? 2. My son is Presbyterian now, but whatever. Yeah. Let's see. On Friday the 13th, we've got sunny skies and a high of 52 degrees. Going down to 28, a few clouds overnight. Then on Saturday the 14th, we've got a high of 51 degrees and cloudy skies, going down to 31 degrees at night with cloudy early with partial clearing expected later. Now Sunday the 15th, you're going to have a high of 56 and sunny with a few passing clouds. That should be a good weekend day. Yes. Partly cloudy in the evening with more clouds for later at night. We're looking at a low of 34 degrees. On Monday, the 16th, you've got a high of 60. There's your 60, sir. Partly cloudy skies coming down to 35 at night with partly cloudy skies. Early will become overcast later during the night. Tuesday of next week, you've got a high of 50. It's not 60. But what the heck? Mostly cloudy skies, going down to 40 at night. Considerable cloudiness, occasional rain showers later at night. And then you got a chance of rain happening with 50% chance of rain. Next Wednesday, you've got a high of 51 degrees, partly to mostly cloudy, going down to 34 at night with mostly cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy after midnight. Then we've got Thursday, a week from today. You've got a high of 45 degrees, mostly cloudy skies with a few showers later in the day, going down to 24 at night with rain and snow. Sorry about that. Yeah, I thought we were going to get through the whole week with no snow, but Thursday night, you've got some snow coming in the evening that'll transition to light winter precipitation. Yuck. Sounds like ice. Chance of precipitation is 40% at this point. 1 to 3 inches of snow and ice expected. That sounds absolutely awful. But then then the rest of the week is in the 30s. So enjoy your 50s and 60s while you got it, because it's only going to last for a week right now, unfortunately. Hey, spring will come eventually. Spring will come. Well, look who joined us. Hello, young lady. Welcome in.
Crawled out of the depths of mopping.
Mopping and dumpling making.
Mopping and I didn't get a chance to make the dumplings, but I have this stuff cut up. So
all right, that's all you need. How long does it take to make dumplings?
Oh, not long. I mean, because I don't. Okay, so I make drop biscuits, but I make them from scratch, which isn't a big deal.
Yeah.
It's just flour and stuff like that. So.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't roll.
Are they
I don't
biscuits?
make the roll out.
Are they biscuits?
Yeah, they're drop biscuits. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
So I don't actually. So I guess it's chicken and biscuits.
What do you drop them on? Like in
so here's how I do it. It's I think it's so good because it's light. They're light and fluffy usually. Yeah. Okay, so I make I saute the vegetables, cut them up, saute them, and then add the chicken broth. Uh-huh. And then while the chicken broth is boiling, I add the chicken broth and meat, and I use roasted chicken because it tastes so much better.
Yeah.
And then debone and stuff like that. Yeah. And then you add, when it's boiling, you take a spoonful of your mixture, your drop biscuit mixture, and you just drop them
it into
that boiling water, and then you kind of fill the top, and then you put the top on and just low simmer for 20 minutes, and you open it up, and they're like fluffy inside, and they're delicious. Yeah.
So to cook them, it's only 20 minutes, and then you cook the chicken like
everything's
for an hour or
finished.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Cook the chicken stuff for 45 minutes.
Are we eating that tonight? Are you bringing?
that's
are you
tonight.
You bringing some to Nashville?
To the
for me?
station? Oh.
Yeah. No. Well, you could drop some off for Matt, and then.
That's right. You're in two different places.
Yeah, and then come on over here. And
okay, I'll do that. I'll drop some off for Matt.
I will wait right here for that. I will wait for you to show up.
Well, you're going to be waiting a long time.
I know. With my dumpling. So I have something horrible to talk about. I mean, it's not. I mean, it is pretty horrible, but I don't like it. Colon cancer is killing more young people in the U.S. than any other cancer right now.
God, you know that I did read something about that a while back. So
yeah, fewer people under the age of 50 are dying from cancer in the U.S., but colorectal cancer mortality rates continue to surge. So this is out of Scientific America, by the way. Most types of cancer have become less deadly over time in adults younger than age 50 in the U.S., but colon and rectal cancers continue to cost lives at alarming rates, according to a new report from the American Cancer Society. The data show that colorectal cancer has officially become the #1 cause of cancer-related deaths among young people.
God.
That's scary. That's scary. I don't know. What did it used to be? Did it used to be skin cancer? I don't know what it used to be. But right now it's called, and that's a scary one. You know, that's a horrible cancer to have. The report analyzed annual U.S. mortality rates from 1990 to 2023 for the top 5 deadliest cancers for men and women younger than 50 years of age, an age group that researchers have been tracking to understand early onset cancer risks. Encouragingly, cancer mortality overall in the age group decreased by 44%. That's pretty good. From 1990,
huge.
Yep, from 1990 to 2023. But rates for colorectal cancer among younger people have been steadily increasing in recent decades.
Yeah,
and the disease has leaped from the 5th leading cause of cancer deaths in 1990 to the 1st in 2023. So does that tell you our diet is just got too much crap in it? I mean, that's
definitely.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I call it.
What do they recommend? Because, you know, after 50, is that right? You start checking your behind.
Well, I think
you start checking your droppings. You start checking your droppings.
Listen, girl, maybe you check
dropping
your
inspection.
50. Yeah, right. Drop it. Let me look at it. I don't. Let me see. We're going to get
because
to that.
how can we?
Well, let me tell you. Hold, please.
Because we are an informational show, are we not?
We are infotainment at its finest. Stick with me because I do have more on this. Now, Matt's got a little chart here that I sent him. Did you find that, Matt?
I got it.
It is an inflection point, says William Dott, Chief Scientific Officer at the American Cancer Society. This is the first time it's #1 for cancer deaths overall for all those under the age of 50. Here's the little chart that he's got. This shows you how all these other cancers, lung cancer, lymphoma, leukemia, breast cancer, pancreatic cancer, cervical cancer, and brain cancer are all going down. The only one that's going up is that colorectal cancer, which is scary. And but it sounds, I mean, we should be able to figure this one out, right? Deaths from all other leading cancers, including breast, lung, and pancreatic cancers, have declined. That's what I just said. I'm going to skip that paragraph. In contrast with these 3 trends, the colorectal cancer mortality rate has been the only one that has worsened. The findings show it is the leading cause of cancer deaths among young men and the second for women after breast cancer, and that it has become the leading cause of cancer deaths for the population overall. Many of the cancers in the study, including colorectal cancer, are typically seen later in life in people 60 and 70. This is from a gastroenterologist said that they're considered cancers of aging. At least in the case of colorectal cancer, the age was set for quite a while until more recently. The age of onset was set for for quite a while until recently. Since the 1990s, colorectal cancer cases in people under age 50 have steadily climbed by about 2% annually since the 1990s. And the majority of cases are diagnosed at later stages when they are more difficult to treat. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to catch that one early.
Yeah.
Late diagnosis is one likely factor driving more severe and deadly cases because people don't think they're going to get it because they're young, right?
Right.
And
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, my roommate from college died at 32 of colon cancer.
God.
I know. Young kids, like, it was sad, sad, sad. Late diagnosis is only one factor driving more severe and deadly cases. In the U.S., screening for colorectal cancer, typically using the gold standard, a colonoscopy, is recommended to begin at age 45 for most people without a genetic or family history of the condition.
Well, they've decreased it then 5 years, I guess.
Yep, that age recommendation was lowered from 50 just a few years ago.
Yeah.
In response to the growing incident rates in younger age groups. Younger individuals with colorectal cancer may not seek medical attention for symptoms such as bleeding in stools, difficult bowel movements, bloating, or signs of anemia, all of which can sometimes be confused with other health issues. And doctors may not consider screening for individuals for colorectal cancer because their age puts them at a lower risk. I know. So what are you going to do? Let's see. It usually takes years for colorectal polyp. It usually takes years for a colorectal polyp or small growth to develop into a cancerous tumor. Scientists are trying to understand when exactly tumor growth begins and how rapidly it spreads if the cancer is happening at much younger ages than it did in the past. Let's see. So the rise in cases has occurred among 20 to 30-year-olds. The data shows that the steepest rise, the biggest increase, has occurred among 20 to 30-year-olds. Come on now. If you think about the typical process for, let's say, a 22-year-old, the polyp would have had to have started literally when they were 10, he says.
Okay, that's crazy.
Right? But then you got to think, what are we putting in our 10-year-olds? Like, what are we putting in our children? Well,
I know. Part of it we know.
I just talked about a report earlier today about the baby food study. Did you hear about that one? That they said that the brand new report that came out, over 70% of baby food is highly processed and has additives and things that babies don't need in it. 70% of the baby food. That's how this starts. That's how it begins.
It's terrible.
And by 10 years old, you got a polyp, and by 20 or 30, you've got cancer. I mean, it's crazy. We're very interested to see if there's something.
Was that a new study, the 70%?
Last week, yesterday, like 2 days ago. Yeah.
God, they're still doing it?
Yeah, it just came out. Scientists are investigating multiple possible explanations for the trend, including diet, exercise, lifestyle, genetics, environmental factors, even microplastics and antibiotics. But many researchers agree there is no single cause. Narrowing in on credible factors will hopefully lead to more targeted screenings for younger people at higher risk for the disease, without increasing false positives or unnecessary surgeries or colonoscopies. So what?
I mean, when we had kids, in the 80s, we bought all those little jars of baby's food, right? We bought peas and carrots and baby meat. I mean, all of it.
And my kids ate it all. That's right.
Never in a million years would I think to myself, I better look at the label of this baby food. And I never did.
Right. There's something bad in that food. Never.
Yeah, you never would have guessed that.
You know why? Because
those scumbags. Oh.
I think when when we were younger, I just trusted that they wouldn't sell us something that was bad for us. Frankly.
Foolish, weren't we?
Well, I think we've learned a little bit of something.
I mean, it's so pathetic.
I know. Mm-hmm.
A baby, you're going to put, preservatives in baby food?
Baby. So this, I don't know. So anyway, what's happening, big picture, is alarming, he says, but it's super important to acknowledge that survivorship for a young adult with colorectal cancer is life-changing. It's incredibly difficult and can be incredibly taxing from an emotional, physical, and financial standpoint. The more that we can diagnose early, the better it will be for our patients. Yeah, okay, I agree with all of that. But now, you asked me, I have one more little segment for you on this one, because you're like, well, what do you do about it, right? What are you supposed to do about it? Well, get this. I heard this commercial today. This is a new test out there. It's called Cancer Guard, and it's by the people who do Cologuard. You know, you can do that colorectal at home with the test.
That's what I do.
Well, now you can do it for cancer. One simple blood draw can help you detect cancer earlier and impact more lives. So this is for adults who are 50 to 84 with no cancer in the last 3 years. It helps detect cancer types behind at least 80% of diagnosis. This is brand new. This was out like yesterday.
Wow.
It helps detect aggressive cancers, including 6 of the most deadly cancers. You want to know the cost?
Oh, God.
Well, I mean,
it's a blood test?
It is.
$800.
Yeah, you're close. $689. But it is HSA and FSA eligible. If you have one of those accounts, at least you can pay tax-free for it. So 70% of annual cancer cases and deaths have no recommended screening. 70% have no screening.
Oh, yeah, I figured that.
600,000 deaths in the U.S. every year. Cancer is the second deadliest disease. Recommended screening only catches 1 in 7 cancers. Only 4 types of cancer have recommended screening options. So let me tell you the stuff it does look for.
Who do you, Joe, do you go to your GP to get this test?
I got it all for you. We got about 3 minutes, so I'll run through it. It helps find the deadliest cancer. Cancer Guard shows 68% sensitivity for the most deadly cancers with the lowest 5-year survival rates, like pancreatic cancer. Nobody knows about pancreatic cancer. I mean, it has no symptoms, and once you're diagnosed, you know, it's too late. Lung cancer is another one that people just, once you're diagnosed, man, liver cancer, esophageal cancer, stomach cancer, and ovarian cancer. That's the other deadly one that nobody knows symptoms. It can offer clear, life-changing insights earlier when treatment can make the biggest difference. It helps find cancer types behind at least 80% of diagnosis. So the way you order it, Nancy, is you go to their website and click on it. That's it, and pay the deal, and they'll tell you the lab. You can order a test online, and they'll take you through what you do next.
Really?
Yep. You don't need a doc.
All right. So yeah, that's awesome. So what was I gonna say? How accurate did you say it was?
I don't know. That I don't know. It doesn't. None of these.
It doesn't talk about the false positives or false negatives.
No, I'm in I'm at exactsciences.com, but I've looked at like 4 or 5 of these, and I haven't seen anything about accuracy or inaccuracy.
Exact Sciences puts this out.
This article I'm reading is Exact Sciences.
Yeah, that's where I get. That's where I get my that's where I get the Cologuard from.
Yeah,
Exact Sciences, and they are on it.
This is the company that makes Cologuard.
They're a
make
good company.
This now.
Oh, okay. They're a good company.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this might be worth your $650 or whatever.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
I mean, definitely. Jeez, add that to my annual. Oh boy.
Well, you know, I mean, I think it's amazing that now how accurate it is. I don't have that.
I can look that up.
That's going to take a little bit more research, but at least it's an option. You know, I mean, you kind of feel like a sitting duck on.
Because you can go further. Like if it gives you it gives you a positive, you can go further than maybe it's not, or maybe it is. So you can investigate at least, right? You know?
Right. I mean, it'll give you a talking point to start talking about, you know, to start looking into, I mean, I don't know how accurate it is. And boy, God, it would be awful to get a false positive, but
wouldn't that be awful? That'd be scary.
But it would be better to get a false positive than a false negative, and you really got something going on. So the accuracy, we can check into that. I don't know, but I think it's amazing that they can figure that stuff out now, at least a little
Yeah, it
bit.
is.
And the earlier you get on top of this, the better.
Yeah.
So go to their website, exactsciences.com, and have a look at all of the information on it, and then, you make a decision.
I'm surprised they haven't sent me. You know what? They probably have, and I ignored it. They probably, you get all the emails, and it seems like they did talk about a new test that they had, a new DNA or some kind of pervasive test. I bet that's what they were talking about, and I was like, another test. I just clicked on it.
Yeah. You might need it. Now I'm looking at this. This says the Cancer Guard test can give your patients the power of early insight, but it says order a test. Let me see if you need a doc. Provider login.
You do through Cologuard, you do.
You do need a doc. They want a provider login and a password. So you will have to have a doc order this. But, ask them.
That's all right.
Ask them. You're willing to pay for it. It goes towards your deductible, right? Or does it? I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I would assume it would if
it should.
If it's HSA or FSA eligible.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
H, I, J, K,
LMNOP.
I know that. All right. Happy Music says it's time for our bottom of the hour break. We're going to take that, and we'll be back after this. Don't go away.
On WRMN. Talk time with Tami and friends.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Rain-X. A federal judge has upheld an Illinois law banning interchange fees on the tax and tip portions of credit and debit card transactions. Retail leaders say the ruling will save businesses and consumers millions each year. Banking groups that challenge the law say they plan to appeal. A new Moody's Analytics report says Illinois' economy is expected to underperform both the Midwest and the nation in the coming year. The forecast projects flat job growth and slower gains in state product and income, citing pension debt and a shrinking tax base. Illinois lawmakers have introduced the Power Act, which would require large data centers to cover their own energy costs. The proposal aims to protect consumers from higher utility bills and require operators to disclose water usage while adding environmental safeguards for communities. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel despised the word empty. Empty plates, empty tables, empty stomachs. That's why he made the KFC $5 bowls, like the famous bowl. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, gravy, and cheese. Because the only empty the Colonel liked was when you reached the bottom of that bowl. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's renter's insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the four walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Every year in Illinois, over 30,000 drivers are arrested for DUI. Due to improper testing procedures, many people end up being wrongfully charged. The book DUIs Decoded cuts right to the chase and tells you how proper DUIs arrests are supposed to be made, from the initial traffic stop to the reasoning behind the field sobriety test, all the myths and facts about taking a breathalyzer, and more. DUIs Decoded is written by nationally recognized DUI expert witness William Polarinos. Available now at Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Are you looking for a way to be creative right now? Have you ever wanted to learn to watercolor paint? You can now do that from the comfort of your own home with Zoom watercolor classes. Get professional instruction from nationally showing artist Victoria Elizabeth. These classes are step-by-step, Broken down with easy-to-understand instructions, they're affordable too, at $15 for a 2-hour class. Visit her website at victoriaelizabethart.com to find out more. That's victoriaelizabethart.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 40. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 24. Looking ahead to Friday, sunny with a high near 52. Saturday brings partly sunny skies with a high near 51. Currently, it's 40 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Everybody, Talk Time with Tami continues. We've got 3:34 on a thirsty Thursday afternoon. I don't know. Nancy's having chicken and dumplings. What are you having, Matt? What's dinner tonight?
I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh,
I like that.
Now, what's your favorite kind of? Did you get wings there? I'm going to assume, yeah.
I like their burgers actually.
I see.
It's a little date night.
Had their.
Oh, nice. You've never had what?
Burgers.
No,
it's good.
I've never had their burgers. They're
no,
good,
I always get their wings. Right, if I go there, I get.
Yeah,
wings.
Yeah, it's good.
You know, my favorite treat is the Buffalito, and I don't think they have it anymore.
What is it?
What's a Buffalito? They're so good. They're like little soft tacos, and inside they have little chicken, pieces, and then you can get any sauce on it, like hot wing sauce or I get garlic. I get hot garlic, spicy garlic or something. And they're so good, and they have lots of lettuce in them. And
I think you need to write in and tell them to bring back the
the Buffalito.
Buffalitos.
Buffalito.
Hey, Matt, we'd like a full report on Monday if there's Buffalitos available.
Okay.
At
I'll
the
ask if they have them.
Yes. And eat one for Nancy.
Yes, please. And then they'll laugh.
Buffalito. How old is this lady? Now, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, the burgers are good there.
Yeah, well, I'll have to. Yeah, I would never think to order a hamburger.
Never
wouldn't. Yeah. Let's see, Mr. Matthew, have you been digging in that News Nation bin?
Oh yes, the FBI is warning scammers that have been using AI to steal hundreds. Or I'm sorry, let me repeat this.
Yes.
The FBI warns scammers have been using AI to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars from unknown Valentine's victims. News Nation's Teresa Escatio reports from San Francisco.
Right around this time of year, right around the holidays, when people feel lonely and they're looking for, maybe someone to connect with.
That is FBI agent Augustine Lopez. In 2025, he says that the FBI in 15 counties in Northern California recorded total losses to victims of romance scams at nearly $50 million, with Santa Clara County having the largest sum stolen at $12 million.
Yeah, and in these romance scams especially, because the person on our end of the phone is fallen in love with somebody they think is real. So even though they haven't met them in person, they feel like they know them. They feel like they've met them.
He says AI is making matters worse these days because mass emails can reach more people faster and net victims quicker.
They can buy all the data they need on the dark web. They can get all the email addresses to start with, and even some banking information to make you believe that they're from a bank, or that they know you, or that they're a friend of your son or your grandson.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, the romance scams are different, though. That's just taking advantage of somebody who's old and lonely, right? I mean, what they're doing.
But they could enter in AI as far as generating an AI human that can look and talk. Like maybe be on video, because I know that my friend that got scammed twice, she never saw the person. She got pictures of her.
Did she get a romance scam? What kind of scam did she get? Was it?
It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, this gal said she was on she was in the service, and so she couldn't call like humanly with her voice, call. So she had to, just everything was text and email, and then she'd send pictures of her. And,
but it wasn't. It was like just random.
It was so not her. It was so not her. And so that,
Wait, how did she get in contact with your friend? Like, how did they get together to begin with?
I think on a dating site.
Oh, yeah. There's probably all kinds of. Oh my God, AI and dating sites. I can't even imagine what is happening there.
Yeah.
For
sure.
It used to be like when you'd look at those, like you have friends that are going on them or whatever, and they're like, look at this guy, look at that guy. And you look at like, their pictures are like, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Like they're not current pictures.
Yeah, they don't look like that.
Imagine what they're doing with AI, I got to tell you, the worst is if you've ever been in the grocery store and you see Wolfgang Puck. You know who Wolfgang Puck is?
Yeah, sure I do.
I love the guy. I mean, he's fabulous. He worked with us a lot when I was in LA, and I saw he's got like product that's on the shelf. I was like, give me that can. I looked at the picture on the can. He's 20 years old in that picture. I mean, the guy's in his probably 70s now. He had, he has totally gray hair. He hasn't had a brown hair for decades. And I'm like, it's just hysterical that they go that way. Anyway, so you gotta watch it with scammers out there. Well, AI is going to make it really hard. I can still pretty much, you can kind of tell when it's AI right now. Still, it's.
There was a video.
My son said that it says on the bottom or something.
Not any. Well, I don't know. Does it, Matt? What were you going to say?
There was a video that came up on my Facebook page today.
Yeah.
And I usually can tell when it's AI, and I'm not going to lie. At first, I didn't know it was AI.
Really?
It was a movie clip. I can't remember the film. When you don't pay attention enough, if you're just doom scrolling and you don't pay attention enough.
Yeah.
But this one was like the most realistic that I had seen so far. And it was a movie clip. I can't remember what movie. I don't know what the movie was, but the guy goes into a diner kitchen and starts punching a guy and flips him on a table. And they shoot the scene almost like it switches over and everything. I'd never heard of the movie before, so I was like, what's this movie scene?
Yeah.
Like, oh, wait a minute.
A lot of times you can tell they're AI because they're too perfect. I mean, the image is too perfect and it moves awkwardly a little bit to me. And when you're watching these AI things, but it sounds like they're getting better. They're becoming more realistic. And then what are you going to do? I mean, there was a little chatter about putting a watermark on AI things that this was when it first came out that they said that but how do you control that? I mean, there's no implementation of that right now.
Right.
Oh, somebody wiped out.
Are you okay, Tami?
No,
are you looking at a bird flying by your beautiful beach?
I'm looking at my beach. Yes, I'm looking at the Olympics, and some girl is withering in pain, and with her skis on, she fell down. This is looks like the cross country uphill 10-kilometer women's.
Lindsey Vonn had a bad accident, right?
Yeah,
is that right?
She probably shouldn't have been on that hill.
Yeah.
Not with her injury like that. The odds of her doing good. I don't know.
Not good.
But,
the odds of her doing well are not good.
Yeah, right.
Not well.
She is. She's hurting now. I mean, she's getting it all put back together again. So that's unfortunate. Are you watching these Olympics?
Okay, so you guys started mentioning the Olympics, and I did start watching them.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
good.
I saw some beautiful skating.
Oh, this is a U.S.
Oh my God,
girl.
the couples skating. Oh gosh, it was beautiful.
There's
oh
a
my
U.S. girl laying down crying right now. Something
gosh.
happened. Yeah,
oh boy.
I don't know.
They'll
show it again tonight because they run these all again. They do them today and then they do them tonight. But something that doesn't look good for that poor girl. Poor girl. Ugh. And no medics are there. Just somebody else from the race. All right, kids. Well, we are going to take that last break of the program. And then do you know what I have, Miss Nancy?
What do you
have a new game. A new game. Yes.
I am so overjoyed.
It's better. You'll like it. I think you'll like this one. I think you'll like it a little bit more than the other one was a little harsh, but whatever. You had to know some facts. That's all. This gives you.
That's all. That's all. Just some facts. That's all.
Some facts. So here and there. We're what you think are facts. I don't know. This one
Weird facts.
gives you 3 clues before you have to guess.
Yes.
I mean, you can guess on the first clue, you get more points, and then guess on the second clue, you get a little fewer. But points, schmoints. Yeah,
I do like the clues. The clues situation.
I know. Well, they help. They definitely help. All right, we're going to take that last break. We're going to come back, and we are going to play Think Fast. We'll be back after this.
Yes. There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
When our nation calls, patriots answer. The U.S. Volunteers Joint Service Command stands ready, honoring our fallen heroes through military funeral honors and serving communities during natural disasters and emergencies. If you're 18 or older, you can serve close to home with free training and just one Saturday a month. Prior service with honorable discharges are welcome. View our website today at usvjsc.org. We are patriots. We are always ready. We are U.S. Volunteers, and we want you to join us.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together. Welcome back, everybody. Game time here at Talk Time with Tami and Friends. We've got 3:48 on your thirsty Thursday afternoon. Let's see here. This game is called Think Fast. What I'm going to do is I am going to give you a clue, and you're going to guess what the word is. We're going for like a word. Let me see. Are these all a word? A word or a phrase? You're trying to guess what it is.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you don't get the first one, I do have a second one. And then there is a third one. And then you got to guess. I mean, then and then you're going to have to give it a word. All right. Okay. Let's start. This one's easy, okay? A farm vehicle, usually with large back wheels. What's that called, Nancy?
Tractor.
Yes! Ding, ding, ding. She can do it. She did that one. All right. Fair. And the golf clap was nice. Thank you, Matt.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready, Nancy? Number 2 on our list. Maker of high-end watches.
Rolex.
Clue number 1. That's it. Correct. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. Number 3. Renowned prehistoric monument formed of a ring of massive rocks.
Stonehenge.
Yes! Ding, ding, ding. Yay. See?
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it. You haven't even had to use the second clue yet. Computer animated comedy adventure movie about fish.
Nemo. Finding Nemo.
Yes, it is. Ding, ding, ding. Yes. Yes. I need to get me a yes button over here. Or no button. One or the other. But I haven't had to use the no button because Nancy's right on.
I am.
Okay. Characters include Big Bird and Cookie Monster.
Sesame Street.
That's right. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, baby. Fictional archaeological professor hired to locate the Ark of the Covenant.
That would be, what's his name?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Let me know when you'd like clue number 2.
No, I know, Jesus.
No, it's not
Raiders
Jesus.
of the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark. What's his name on that?
He's a professor hired to locate the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, I don't.
Clue number 2, swashbuckling adventurer.
I know who he is. He's on Shrinking. He's
Crusade is the third clue.
I know who he is. I can't think of his name.
Would you like would you want his first name or his last name? I can give you one or the other. His last name is Jones.
Oh yeah. His last name
is
Indiana Jones.
There we go. There we go. I knew you were all over it. Very close.
Yeah, all over it.
Okay, this is a spike formed by dripping water in a cold weather.
That would be an icicle.
Yes, ma'am. Very good. Yes. This would be...
What, are you pulling up all the easy ones for me?
I don't know. I just grabbed the stack. This would be a small rectangles of thin cardboard used in hundreds of games.
That was the deck of cards.
Very good, Nancy. Very good. This is a movie about the adventures of a scientist who turns a car into a time machine.
That's the DeLorean. That is Back to the Future.
Yes, ding, ding, ding. This is a colorful bird known for sitting on the shoulders of pirates.
Parrots.
Yes, ding, ding, ding. This, in the game that starts with the words rock, paper.
Scissors.
Yeah. Okay, these are pretty easy, young lady.
I mean, come on.
Large African and Asian mammal with 1 or 2 horns.
Rhino?
Mm-hmm. Rhinoceros. Of course, large, semi-aquatic, carnivorous reptile of the tropics.
An alligator?
You're close. Yeah, they have 80 teeth. It's crocodile. Yeah,
Crocodile,
Yeah.
You just gave her the answer.
Well, I had to. She said alligator.
It's the same thing as far as
I
I'm
know.
concerned. Not really.
I don't know. What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
It's the shape of their nose.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Finnegan, come here, buddy. Luxury vacation at sea that can involve visiting multiple destinations.
Well, cruise.
Yes, ma'am. Ding, ding. This is.
I mean, these are for dummies.
I know.
I don't think that you two should laugh that hard. That's what I think.
You're doing fabulous. You're doing fabulous. Red fruit used in salads and pasta sauce.
Are you kidding me right now?
What is it? What is it, Nancy? What's the red fruit?
That would be tomato.
Atta girl. Now this is Sid. Sid from Ice Age is an example of this creature. Do you know who that is?
From Ice Age? No. I don't know that.
I know it.
There are two.
I know who Sid is.
Good.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna give Nancy clue number 2 and see if she can figure out who Sid is. There are 2-toed and 3-toed variants. That's clue number 2.
Camel.
Wah, 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 wah. Matt, you want to tell her?
It's a sloth.
That's right.
Oh, a sloth.
A sloth. It is a sloth.
Sid the sloth. Yes.
It is a sloth.
Okay.
All right, I need more cards.
And that's how he talks.
Yes, is it?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Nancy, this is for you. Insects that are considered dirty and known to survive nuclear explosions.
Cockroaches.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
Why is that for me?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why not? Let's see. Large vegetable that is popular at Halloween.
Pumpkin. Geez.
Yes, ma'am. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, this is really.
I
Yeah,
know,
this is for a preschooler.
It says 8 and above. Music.
8 and above. Oh, you.
Music streaming service established.
Did you guys plan this or something?
No, I just.
I had no say in this game whatsoever.
Okay, thank you, Matt.
That cute little store down the street that we went to. That's where I got this game, and it's definitely entry level. Music streaming service established in Stockholm, Sweden. Would you like clue number 2?
Here in the United States?
Music streaming service established in Stockholm, Sweden. Well, yeah, you know it.
I mean, it's here now.
Yeah,
Spotify or
that's it. Ding ding. You got it. Yeah. Popular U.S. sitcom originally centered around 5 nerdy friends.
Friends?
Mm-hmm. No. Did you say Friends? No.
Yeah.
No. Wah, wah, wah. Let me give you number 2. The prevailing. Oh, yes. Go. That's half of one.
Yeah.
The prevailing cosmological model of the universe.
Oh.
Number 3 is
Big Bang Theory.
That's it. I think if you got them all, you would figure it out. Okay. Are you ready? Produces range of oral hygiene products, including toothpaste and mouthwash. No? You got no guesses on that?
Crest?
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
You can't hear me? Oh, are you frozen, young lady?
Yeah.
Everything got real fuzzy there for a second. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Produces range of oral hygiene products, including toothpaste and mouthwash.
Colgate?
Yes.
Oh, I got it wrong. I said the answer Crest, and
yeah, well, it could have been either one, or Scope, or any of those. Let's see. Rotate.
But Matt, I was correct.
Here,
That's because
here.
Nancy's on a roll.
Oh, yeah, I'm on a roll.
She's going to need that crowd to back her up when she's done with this. Rotating storm system with a low pressure center. Rotating storm system with a low pressure center.
Well, that would be a tornado.
No.
No. A hurricane. Hurricane.
That's right. Hurricane. Okay. Tallest skyscraper in the world as of 2018, located in Dubai.
Oh, I don't know what that's called, but
the top is formed by a spire.
I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
The third thing is Taurus. Burj Khalifa.
I have no idea.
See, he sounds like a rapper to me. I don't know. And here's your final one. The fruit used to make wine, Nancy.
Is grapes. I am so smart. Oh my God. I am so smart.
You are incredible. Incredible.
I am amazingly smart.
My dog wanting to go for a walk, or the mailman's here, one or the other. I don't know. Anyway, Happy Music says it's time to go, and we appreciate you listening. Have a good weekend. We'll be back Monday.
Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's.
Make good decisions. Bye-bye.
Happy Valentine's.
It's what we were taught, trained, and told to do.
It could be for anything.